So you're a fight coordinator.
Yes.
And then you've mentioned the stunt coordinator, but we haven't talked about what is the difference and what is your relationship? How do you guys work together?
That's a really good question. Do you know what? It differs on every job with every
Mhm,
team that I do.
mhm,
I would say it really depends on the stunt coordinator. I've worked with stunt coordinators who have given me the position of fight coordinator, and I'll choreograph the fight. And then on the day, it's like I can't even get a word in to anyone because the stunt coordinator just wants to run it their way, which is fine. That might be their position on that job. With Andor and with Mark Maley, who's the stunt coordinator on Andor, who I've worked with on my last like 7 or 8 jobs, I think the reason why I've worked with him so much is because he is so receptive to what we do as a fight team. He gives us like carte blanche to like come up with something. He gives us input, but he trusts us enough to like not be over my shoulder when I'm filming the previz because it
mhm,
really disrupts the process.
Mhm.
He might see something and go, I'm not sure about that. Can we have it like this? But then when it comes to like the fight stuff on the day, like in some of the fight scenes in season 2, for example, because there is a lot more fighting in season 2. He would be so kind and he would let me run the floor, like fully run the floor. And to the point where if we're following the previz, which we did a lot of, this was like, this only happened because he had such a good relationship with everyone. But I would be like, okay, the next shot, that camera needs to be there. We need to go from here. The actors are here. This is kind of what we're doing. And I'd be like, the director, I was like, so you're cool with that? And the director's like, yeah, great. I love it. And this was only happening because there wasn't like major egos
mhm.
clashing. And it was like,
Mm.
but then I would very happily like take a sit back and like say we'd done a previs, it's not a fight, but it's something else. He would go and show it. He would have the meetings with Tony. He would have something and then come back and pass the feedback. So I'd say with the fights, as a fight coordinator, I'm in my happiest place when I can be super involved with the process and then on the day, because all I really want is like the vision that everyone signed off on to manifest on screen. That's kind of like my goal. And if that can be achieved, then I'm super happy. And when I see it getting derailed on the day, as it sometimes does, it's so frustrating.
Mhm.
And I feel like that's happened on other jobs with other teams. I think one of the reasons why I stayed with Mark and his team for so long is um, every successive job I've done, we've been able to find that balance where it's like we really are getting pretty good at getting the final product on screen. But there's a lot that can get in the way
Sure.
of that. And it's not just like the way the day runs. It can be done in the editing process.
Mhm.
The camera guys might not shoot it the way you want them to shoot it. The first AD might not understand that we're shooting the previs. There is like so many cogs in the chain, or like pieces in the machine that can stop that final product from manifesting. And it really, like, full credit to Mark. He's so good at like managing people in a way that they trust our team. And I feel like when we get that trust, I have the best days I've ever had on set, because I truly feel like we're creating something that's super good and I'm super excited to see it. And with Andor season 2, never before, and I'd have stunt people come in to like from other teams, from other jobs, and they'd come in and they're just doing dailies or whatever, and then they're seeing like the previs next to the director's monitor, and then us, me and the stunt guys going over and saying, okay, cameras over there, this and this, and they're going to me, they're tapping me and they're going, is this like normal on like
Yeah.
stunt jobs? And I'm like, on this one it is. On this one
Yeah.
they're really trusting us a lot, and we have a lot of fun with that.